Okay, I wanted to give an update on the GUI2 work. Since November, there has been some progress made. So the links to the previous slide and video are there. I won't repeat all that material again. So the work is continuing on the topology view. So I've implemented the host icon. Also, I've enhanced the icons to give them a drop shadow and some visual effects. I've implemented the details view. This is now driven by context and supports linking across to other views. The toolbar is working with the keyboard shortcuts and the icons are driven dynamically. I've implemented traffic monitoring and also localization support. So let me just go to the GUI. So here's the GUI on UI2, and I have the French locale activated here, so you can see some of the text is in French, showing that localization is working. Okay, so here I have a network generated by Mininet, and also I've added a few extra devices as well. So I've got a couple of ROADMs there and devices, and you can see that the device view is updating here. Now, let me see. I have these links work here, so the colors aren't implemented yet, but basically it's a matter of clicking on this to see that switch in the device view, so I can see all the ports and all that kind of thing there. So let me go back to the topology view. Now, I haven't implemented preferences yet, so basically the view resets when you go back to it. Preferences will be added in the next drop. Okay, so for the moment, you get the default zoom every time. And also, the canvas here is maintaining a square aspect ratio at the moment, so some of the stuff is falling off the bottom, but that will be corrected in the next release. So what I have done here is, like I say, you can click on the devices, you can hover over the links, and that gives you the port identification. And when you click on the link, you get the link type. We've got the toolbar, so the usual drawer type effect is there, and we've got instances on and off. Summary on and off, details on and off, and then hosts on and off. Okay, so here are my hosts. I can click on a host, and the details of it come up, of course, and the link as per usual, and selection of the link. Now, what I've done here as well is I have implemented device labels, so they pop out with the ID, and then these OpenFlow switches don't have a name, but the ROADM does, so that displays there. But for the OpenFlow switch, it goes away. What I've done as well is I have added a drop shadow on the icons for the hosts, and also a radial gradient there for the hosts, and a linear gradient on these switches. It's just a nice little enhancement that was possible through SVG. Let me see. So equalize masters, reset zoom, all of that kind of stuff is going. And then traffic monitoring was the other thing I wanted to show. So let me just go to Mininet here, and I'm going to go ping all, and in this view we should see some of the links becoming green, and the traffic data rate shown on them as well. Yeah, so you can see them coming green now with the traffic data rate, and as the data dies down, the highlighting goes away, and so it's gone. So that only lasted while the ping was there. Okay, let me go back to the slide pack. So these are all the things that have been implemented. So I just have a couple of screenshots there to take a snapshot of what it actually looked like. And then just to say a brief word about the next tasks, so the preferences need to be done, and also fixing the position of nodes. So currently nodes are floating and they don't respect the position you drag them to. And then kind of hand in hand with that is supporting background maps and respecting the latitude and longitude of nodes or devices that have lat and long specified. Then there's the layers need to be added, packet and optical. Currently there's just one layer. Dynamic updates need to be handled as well. They're coming up from ONOS, but they're not updating the view if a device is added or deleted, say for instance. And then the topology 2 type features like regions and sub-regions and breadcrumbs, I think are the lowest priority to add, but they will be added in time. And if anyone has any suggestions for any new features that they'd like to see, or anything that I'm missing, please let me know. Okay, thank you for your attention. And I'm trying to stop.